Hey, friends. Hey, everybody. I am testing out my laptop to see if it works for going live. I didn't realize that I have a camera on here. And so I thought it would be, well, I guess I knew that, but I didn't know if I could use it for live. So, oh, hey, Carolina, how are you? If you guys can hear me, let me know. If you can't, let me know. If you can see me, hey, Bonita, let me know. Let me know how the picture is. Oh, cool. Hey, Weight Watchers with Tracy. And hey, True Treats. How's the picture on this? Is this better or worse than this is my old phone. This is a Note 5. And so I use this to vlog on right now. And this is my S9 Plus. This phone's like basically craptastic for vlogging. So I don't know what the deal is. I have not figured this phone out yet. And so it's fine. I love the camera on my Note 5. The problem with this is that it doesn't hold a battery for very long. So, oh, it seems fine. Oh, cool. Hey, Susan and Aaron. Thanks, Aaron, for the feedback. Jennifer says, ooh, the pic is fabulous. Love it. You look and sound great. Myrna, thank you, my friend. Okay, cool. Well, hey, maybe I'll start doing it like this, and then I can actually see you guys better. I look a little dark. Okay, I look a little dark. Let me see if there's I don't know. I don't know what I could do about that, but I'm going to try to figure it out. So thank you for telling me. Tracy says, how do you activate your YouTube? I don't know. Just sign up for YouTube and go for it. That's all I did. So True Treat says it's a little dark. So you guys definitely think, oh, I wonder if, let me turn the light on. Brilliant. Hold on. Like, hi, I'm still here. Maybe that will help. It probably won't. I'm sitting right in the window. Better? No. Maybe in the window more? I don't know. I think I'm going to have to mess with the settings. How's that? Good? See you fine. Amy says, see you fine. Oh, cool. All right. Glad that's better. So this is very impromptu. Don't get mad at me. You guys always get mad if I do anything impromptu. But here's the thing. I got home early from work today, and I have had like a really stressful week. You guys know that because I've told you like 10 million times. And I've found out that when I'm stressed out, I don't really feel like editing at night. Like I come home and a lot of it is, it's really weird to watch yourself talk for half an hour, or actually I talked for about an hour and I edit it down to half an hour. And when you're stressed out, the last thing you want to do is like listen to yourself talk about being stressed out. I hope that makes sense. So I haven't really, I haven't really been editing. Impromptu is life, girl, says True Treats. Hey, Nancy Dunn. And hey, Deb. Thanks, Deb. Okay, I'm glad the window's better. But I want to talk to you all about emotional eating. And I wanted to test out my laptop, but I thought this would be a good time to just sort of chit-chat about emotional eating. I feel like this is a place that's sort of lacking in my meeting room. Like we don't talk about this a lot. I think we mention it, but we don't actually talk about like what it really is or how to identify it and get off of that track. Like I can kind of identify it, but I don't know where to stop it. I don't know if you guys feel the same way, but it's like, okay, I know I'm doing it, but I don't really give a crap and I'm going to keep doing it. Hey, Carmen, and hey, Jean. So, yeah, Carolina says it's glossed over in the meetings, and I agree. I think we talk about it, and I think that's great to get it out, but I don't know that we identify sort of what to do about it. So I found this meme today, and I posted it. I think you guys have probably seen it if you follow me on Instagram. and over on Facebook, but hopefully you can see this. And you might not be able to. Tell me if it's reversed. Go look on my Instagram, and it's for Nurse 17. And it's the way that you identify physical versus emotional hunger. So Tracy's feeling like that right now. So physical hunger is gradual and emotional hunger is sudden. And so this week I noticed that the thing that I did that I don't want to do again is I bought 3 pints of Enlightened ice cream last weekend. And you guys know that I have trouble with ice cream. I never thought I would have trouble with ice cream. It seems like ice cream and pretzels. I'm like, get in my belly, you know. What movie was that? Where he's like, get in my belly. Okay, we're not going there right now. Amy, let's stay on track. Okay, so I noticed that at the end of the night, I was a little hungry, and all of a sudden it was like, nope, I'm getting the ice cream. And it wasn't gradual. It was like a sudden, I'm doing it. Okay. The other thing with physical hunger is that it's open to different foods, but emotional hunger is usually for a specific food. So if you suddenly are like, I'm going to go eat the ice cream, or I'm going to go get the Reese's cups, or you guys tell me what your trigger is, like your trigger food, I guess is what you would call it. I hate to use words like that, but you know what I'm talking about. True Treat says ice cream. Stephanie says she's doing better today because she had a stern talking to with herself. Okay, so let me know. And then physical hunger is based in the stomach. And then emotional hunger is above the neck. So, you know, we always talk about this. How often do you actually feel hungry? Like in your stomach, like your stomach growls, or you feel like I'm actually empty down there. It is very rare for me. I feel like I have a lot of hunger up here and very little down in my stomach. So let's see what else. Physical hunger occurs out of physical need, and emotional is paired with an upsetting emotion. So I've been upset all week. I had stressful work stuff. I had a situation that is out of my hands. I'll talk about that on my vlog if I just get it edited. Just edit. And the minute I was upset, the first thing I did was want to eat. Okay, so I want to tell you guys about something really funny. My husband and I are upset about the same thing this week. And he this morning was really upset, and he went and he ate 3 donuts in a row. Okay. And last night he was telling me that he was really upset and that he felt like eating. And he's thin. You guys have seen him. He never feels like emotional eating. And so he was telling me today when I got home, he's like, oh my gosh, I had like my first, like I identified my first emotional eating last night and this morning, probably because I've been talking about stuff like this. And he probably has done this before, but he never identified it. So identifying that you're doing it is definitely the first step. And then realizing that it's happening in your head and not in your stomach is the next step. Okay, so physical hunger involves deliberate choices and awareness of eating. Weight Watchers. We make deliberate choices. Hi, honey. We plan, right? And we have an awareness of what we're eating because we track it. So that's, that helps us know that it's physical hunger. Whereas emotional hunger is, let's see, it's automatic or absent-minded eating. So last night we went out to eat. If you guys are over with me on Facebook, you saw that I was sitting in the parking lot of a Mexican food restaurant, and I asked you to pray for me because I was going to confront the basket of chips. And I had strategies. Normally if I don't start, I'm okay. So if I don't start eating them, I'm fine. If they have them on the other side of the table, my husband and my son both wanted chips. So we didn't, not ask for them. That's another tool, as you can say, please don't bring them to the table. But we started talking about this, disturbing subject, this upsetting subject. And I started eating chips and mindlessly ate my way through what I think was maybe like 24. I had to guesstimate for my tracker because I don't exactly know. But when I came to, like, I could kind of identify, oh, that's about twice the normal serving that I have. So, and my normal serving is about 12 tortilla chips. Weight Watchers with Tracy says, save the goodies for the weekend, not during the week. Nancy Dunn says she can't have any goodies in the house because she's like a 5-year-old. Okay, Nancy, you and I are twins in this, I think, because if it is in my house, it calls to me. Like I feel at one with it, and I feel it calling me towards it. And it's like, it's like a magnet pulling me. And it seems like that happens when I'm stressed. Like, it's like, oh yeah, I've got ice cream. It's like waiting for me in the back of my head or something, and something triggers it and I realize I have it. If I don't have it in the house, I'm like, oh, okay, well, I'll go watch another episode of House Hunters or, some dumb show that I watch. Lately, I've been watching Say Yes to the Dress because I'm getting married. No. Okay, let's see. Physical hunger stops eating when full, and emotional hunger does not stop when full. That's me. So I had 2 instances this week where I ate way past full. And I don't know if you guys are experiencing this. Please tell me if you are. But I have started to recognize it really does take me about 15 or 20 minutes to know if I'm really full. And if I'm eating really fast, I know that I'm kicking into that I'm going to eat until I'm over full. And then at the 20-minute mark, I am miserable. But I know I'm traveling there. I have more of an awareness now that I've been doing Weight Watchers for a while again. And I think it's something that you learn over time when you're doing this program. Like, you eat till you're satisfied. And then, especially with Simply Filling really helps me with this. But I think also, with the 0 point foods, eating until you're a soft full and not until you're stuffed. If you train yourself to do that, then when you do get into this pattern, you can stop yourself a little bit sooner, if that makes sense. Let's see. Gina says she opens her Weight Watchers app, and before I eat one thing, I track it, and this slows me down and makes me realize how many chips I'm eating. Oh, okay. Very good. I totally should have done that, Gina. So that's a really good tip. Thank you for that. Okay. And let's see. I think I'm almost done. Sorry, my phone keeps closing. And then physical hunger realizes eating is a necessity, and emotional hunger feels guilty. And I know after I've eaten a planned, tracked meal, I do not feel guilty. The only time I feel really bad about myself and like I'm going to go off program is when I have done this emotional eating thing. And that's my other kind of signal. So I really think that this is a valuable little chart. And I know one of my friends over on Facebook, she printed this out and she's put it on the refrigerator to kind of help trigger. I think that there's a lot of other things that we could go into, ways to kind of help with emotional eating. So hopefully we can talk about that. I found a really cool article. I'll try to post it below this when it goes up, from the Huffington Post, I think it is. The article is, nobody told me if my stuff is turning backwards. Let me know on this, because normally I can show you all stuff and it doesn't reverse what I'm showing. Well, I've got to get my other phone. This having 2 phones thing is just not working for me, everybody. This Huffington Post article that I was looking at talks about ways to deal with emotional eating, and I've lost it. So I'll talk to you guys about that later. But the other thing I wanted to say was, if you're having a stressful time and you know that you're doing a lot of emotional eating, in my opinion, that's not the best time to change programs. Okay? Because if you're doing a lot of emotional eating, you're probably going outside of your weekly points and into your activity points or beyond. Okay? And you may not be losing weight. You may be gaining weight. So the temptation there is to not take full responsibility or accountability for the fact that you're emotional eating and instead blame the program. And so this week, I have been very stressed out and not doing my best job on Weight Watchers. I've been doing a good job in a lot of areas, but I have not been doing my best, and I've let the emotional eating, grab me by the neck and shake me. Okay. So I want to be real careful that I'm not blaming Weight Watchers Freestyle, because I know that I can tend to do that. You all have seen me on my vlog talk about, oh, I should switch programs or whatever. So I don't want to blame Freestyle. So tomorrow at weigh-in, I'm just going to take the number with some grace and give myself, a fresh new week of weeklies, a fresh new week of dailies, and try to really watch the emotional eating and go from there. So let me read some of the comments. Ira says, "Hi, Amy, I'm going to eat out tonight. Prayers, please." Okay, Ira, you have my prayers. I know that that's hard. Try to look up what you're going to eat before you get there. Even if you don't know for sure, make a guess, or at least when you get the menu, try to put it in your tracker before you eat it. That usually saves me. And then, there's little tips, like if you can't have the server not bring the bread bowl, like normally you can say, don't bring the bread basket, don't bring the bread basket. But let's say somebody at the table wants the bread basket, put it on the other side of the table, or pre-track one piece of bread. Make sense? Okay. You can do it. Just be prepared before you go. Know how many points you have to work with and all that good stuff. Let's see. Weight Watchers with Tracy says she's letting it get to me, and she's got to press the reset button. That's exactly right. We all have to do that at some point. And for some of us, it's a daily process. Like, I feel like I press the reset button on a daily basis right now. I don't know what's going on with me. Let's see. Are there any other questions? Thanks, guys. I really appreciate you listening. And I really wanted to test out this, this medium. Hey, Rachel, good to see you. Any other questions out there? I know I had some questions over on the vlog about stuff, and I can't remember what they were at the top of my head, because this is just going to be an experimental, see if I could get on with my laptop. But if you all like this, let me know down below if you prefer this, or if you prefer me. I usually do it on my phone. Let me know, and I'll do my next live video like this. I was thinking about doing a live video on Sunday. I wanted to talk a little bit with you guys about what's kind of happening in the Weight Watcher community with people leaving Weight Watchers, leaving Freestyle for another program. I kind of want to talk about some of the other programs and answer any questions or talk about questions that you have about Freestyle, since I've been doing it since December now. So we're, kind of at the 5-month mark. And I'll give you sort of my impressions of Freestyle. I don't know if you all know this, but I did lose 70 pounds on an old Weight Watchers program, and then switched to Points Plus, and did that for a little bit, and was not a fan personally of Points Plus. I know there are a lot of big fans out there of Points Plus. And I quite liked Smart Points and Freestyle. I'll talk to you guys kind of about my thoughts on that. I have some different thoughts on that. So, and I'm accumulating those. So I was thinking about Sunday, maybe doing a little live video if you'd be interested in that. I probably wouldn't do it until Sunday evening, maybe around 5 or 6 o'clock. So let me know what you think. Let me see if there's any other questions before I go, or comments. Let's see. Weight Watchers with Tracy likes the program. That's great. Have you done Simply Filling at all, Bonita? Yes, I have. I have on my channel some videos showing you guys some Simply Filling weeks and days that I've done. And I do like Simply Filling. I have trouble because I need a framework for myself. I need some points to rein me in, because I do fall into, I like to eat volume, and I am an emotional eater. And so if I don't have points kind of reining me in, I personally have trouble. But I think Simply Filling is an excellent, excellent program. And on Sunday, I can talk to you guys about that a little bit more. Hi, Mary Ann. Good to see you. Mary Ann Andre. First time for you. Very good. Nancy Dunn likes Smart Points better. Cindy says, love your live chats. It will give me motivation for the weekend. I hope it gives me motivation too. Please say a prayer for me. Cheryl says she feels conflicted about Weight Watchers and she's really struggling and she loves to hear from others. Cheryl, I don't think that you're alone. And yeah, let's have a chat about that on Sunday. And maybe we can help each other sort of grab the reins and get a hold of this. What I'm trying to remember is when I switched from Momentum to Points Plus, you know, if there was a lot of this sort of chatter about issues with the program and if people were really having real issues, I feel like with all the people having issues with Freestyle, that probably indicates that there are some issues with Freestyle that Weight Watchers needs to address. And it is my belief, and I could be totally wrong. Remember, I don't work for Weight Watchers. I am not a Weight Watchers leader. It's really my belief that in January, they'll probably make some changes to the program. I think they'll have to. So who knows what they'll be, but I have a feeling they may take some things off the 0-point list. They may add some things to the 0-point list, or they may give us some parameters on the 0-point list, much like they did with Simply Filling, where they took, at one point, I believe when it was core, they had more limits on how many times you could have whole wheat pasta in a day, how many times you could have a serving of cereal, I think, or you could only have cereal with milk, like those sort of parameters. So it would not surprise me at all. And who knows, I could be totally wrong. I'm wrong a lot, you guys, but it wouldn't surprise me just by seeing how many people are having issues. Either they're going to have to implement more education, they're going to have to make changes to the program, or both. I really feel like there's a gap right now at my Weight Watchers meeting in the education piece. I think that when you roll out a new program like this, just giving us a stack of booklets doesn't cut it. They really should be every meeting having a very focused topic that has to do with implementation of this program and talks us through. But I'm also a nurse, so I'm a little cuckoo about stuff like this. So that's how I feel. That's my feeling on it. Let's see what else. All right, guys, that seems to be it. Thanks for watching. And let me know if Sunday, it would be like 5 p.m. Central Time, if y'all want to get on here and talk a little bit more about Freestyle and Smart Points and Points Plus. I almost said Pro Points. That's over in the UK. Right now, Freestyle is called Flex. I think Flex Points or just Flex. They've had lots of different names for things. So Terry, thank you. I'm hanging in there one day at a time, my friend. So you hang in there too. And thanks everybody for all your support and watching. And hey, Fern G, I don't think I said hi to Fern. I think I got everybody else. Hey, what's up to Mustafa? And yeah. Amy says it doesn't look backwards. Oh, good. Okay. Thank you, Amy. I appreciate that. All right. I'll see you guys later. Have a good night. Have a great weekend. Bye. And then I don't know how to get out. Oh.